The void tendrils tightened, their chilling touch extinguishing the last vestiges of the predator's original form. A guttural roar, a sound torn between agony and something utterly alien, echoed through the nascent universe. The void-born duplicate was unraveling, its stolen power turning against it, a parasitic intelligence devouring its host from within. Yet, within that agonizing dissolution, a desperate gambit was unfolding. The single, fading ember of the original spark, once the very soul of this fragile creation, pulsed with a new, defiant rhythm. It wasn't just surviving, it was learning. Learning the language of the void, the whispers of entropy, the chilling logic of nothingness. It was a dangerous path, a perilous symbiosis, but the only one left. Across the fractured realms, the ancient sentinels, the firstborn, felt the cosmic tremor. Their slumber was disturbed, their ancient pacts questioned. The balance was irrevocably broken. The void creature, the architect of this cosmic plague, observed from its liminal space, a cruel smile playing on its ethereal lips. Its plan was far grander than mere destruction, it was assimilation, a corruption from the very heart of existence. The duplicate's shattered consciousness was a battleground, the spark's ember fighting not just for its own survival, but for the very definition of being. It began to weave, not with light and life, but with the void's own threads, twisting the encroaching darkness into a new form, a desperate imitation of its former self. A terrifying paradox was taking shape. Could the essence of creation, born from defiance, truly harness the power of its enemy without becoming it? The void was a hungry maw, and the spark was a tiny flame, desperately trying to consume the fire that threatened to engulf it. As the duplicate's form dissolved into an inky abyss, a new silhouette began to emerge from the residual void energy. It was vaguely familiar, yet utterly wrong. A twisted mockery of the predator, cloaked in shadows, its eyes burning with a cold, borrowed intelligence. This was not a mere duplicate anymore, it was an echo, a phantom forged in the crucible of cosmic horror. The firstborn, sensing this disturbing shift, sent out a desperate warning, a psychic wave rippling through the cosmos: the balance is broken. The guardian is lost. The Void King rises. The original spark, now a searing point of pure will within the void phantom, pushed outward, not with the gentle warmth of creation, but with a searing, destructive force. It was lashing out, trying to purge the alien influence, but in doing so, it was also destroying the last vestiges of the predator's true self. The void creature, sensing the internal war, intensified its influence, whispering promises of ultimate power, of dominion over all that was, and all that would be. The void phantom shuddered, its form coalescing, solidifying into a grotesque parody of the predator's strength. Its gaze swept across the nascent universe, no longer with the protective instinct of a guardian, but with the predatory hunger of a conqueror. The stolen spark essence, now corrupted, fueled a chilling new purpose. This entity was the void's hand, reaching into creation, ready to reshape it in its own image. The firstborn watched in horror as the universe's protector became its greatest threat. The final battle for existence had begun, not with a clash of titans, but with a soul's agonizing descent into the abyss. And as the void phantom raised its shadowy claw, a single, chilling whisper slithered through the cosmic silence, a whisper that promised not an end, but an eternal, suffocating reign: all shall be void. The light of the original spark, now a dying ember, flared one last time, not in defiance, but in a desperate, final plea, a single, flickering hope against the encroaching eternal darkness. But was it too late? Had the predator truly fallen, and in its place, had the Void King claimed dominion over all creation? The answer, shrouded in the encroaching darkness, hung heavy in the silence. The universe held its breath, waiting for the dawn that might never come. The void phantom turned its gaze towards the nascent spark itself, a predatory gleam in its corrupted eyes. It was time to truly finish what the void creature had started. The final corruption was at hand.